Yo, what is up, Sexy Beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're gonna be doing the top 5 best dual-wield weapons in zombies, so let's go ahead and get this shit started. So this is only gonna be Treyarch zombies, and this is not gonna be Infinite Warfare zombies or Exo zombies. We ain't gonna be dealing with that shit. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is not my idea. I actually got this idea from a live stream. I had a fan write in the chat and said, hey, you should do the top 5 best dual-wield weapons, and I was like, that's a really fucking good idea. But unfortunately, chat was going by really fast at that moment, and I was unable to catch his name, so I do apologize for that, but thank you so much for the idea, and let's go ahead and get onto this list. So taking the number 5 spot is going to be the HS-10 in Black Ops 1, or an upgrade to Typhoid and Mary. So the HS-10 I think is one of the most underrated weapons in zombies. It's actually pretty good. Really the only, sort of problem I have with this is the lack of ammo. You're only going to be carrying 8 in stock and 8 and 8 in the magazine, and you might think that's a lot, but you have to remember these are dual-wield shotguns, so that's really not that much ammo, especially when it comes to some of the shotguns we actually have nowadays. The HS-10 was really lacking on ammo. But Typhoid and Mary were actually really powerful shotguns, and they're dual wield, so you're basically doing double the damage, and they're pretty fucking good. Now unfortunately, like every other Black Ops 1 weapon, it doesn't have Double Tap 2.0, so it's not going to be as good as it should be. I actually made a video about a Double Tap 2.0 mod and actually used Typhoid and Mary with it, and it was actually really good. It was able to take out some zombies pretty quick, but again, the only problem with it is you run out of ammo really fast. And if it just carried more ammo, I feel like this weapon would be way better, but unfortunately it does not, and that's why I decided to put it at the number 5 spot. So taking the number 4 spot is going to be the PM63 from Black Ops 1, or an upgrade to Tokyo and Rose. So the PM63, in my opinion, is the most forgettable weapon in zombies. Like, hardly anyone ever remembers this thing, which is a shocker because it's actually pretty fucking good. When you actually upgrade the PM63 to Tokyo and Rose, that's when it becomes dual wield. It's actually really powerful. I did a live stream on 5, and I was only using wall weapons, and I got the PM63, and I was on like the late 20s, early 30s, and this thing was like my go-to weapon. These were like my save-my-ass weapon. The Winter's Howl really wasn't doing shit. The ray gun I was kind of just saving for special occasions because I wasn't really getting that many max ammos, and I was mainly just using Tokyo and Rose, and I was taking out a fuck ton of zombies. Anything in my way was dead almost immediately. Now again, similar to every other Black Ops 1 weapon, it's not the most strongest thing in the world, and it didn't really carry that much ammo, with only carrying 225 in stock and 25 in each magazine. Ammo-wise, it really wasn't the best, so you're really probably not going to make that 4,500 points back to continue buying ammo. But badass-wise, these things were really good, and actually really powerful. Really the only problem with Tokyo and Rose was the PM63 before it. The PM63 just by itself is a shit tier weapon, but when you actually upgrade it and it becomes dual wield, Tokyo and Rose is completely badass, and I really would recommend if you're playing Black Ops 1 and you need a really powerful weapon and you're really not concerned with ammo or points or anything, grab Tokyo and Rose. They're really good. They're gonna save your ass. I really can't express how badass these things actually are. I'm gonna link you guys in the description to the live stream that I actually did where I used these things and finally discovered that they're actually pretty good. I recommend you go check it out because Tokyo and Rose is probably one of the better weapons in Black Ops 1. Alright, and taking number 3 spot is going to be the dual wield 5.7 from Black Ops 2, or an upgrade to Ultra and Violet. Now for the number 3 spot, I kind of had a decision to make. It was either the dual wield 5.7s or CZ75s, and I ultimately decided that Ultra and Violet is going to be the winner, mainly because of the ammo. Ultra and Violet do carry almost double what the CZ75s actually carry, and they're kind of even when it comes to everything else. Ultra and Violet does have a little bit of a faster fire rate than the CZ75s, and when it comes to strength and what they can actually do, they're basically going to be the exact same, and plus Ultra and Violet has Double Tap 2.0, so it always has that going for it. And on round 50, these things will actually be able to get you some kills. They're not going to be taking out entire trains of 24, but it's going to be better than everything in Black Ops 1, so that's a plus. And I really don't know what it is about the 5.7s, I just really never fell in love with them as much as I did with the CZ75s. When it comes to which one do I just enjoy more, I'm definitely going to pick the CZ75s. I really don't know what it is about it. It's probably the nostalgia feeling because the dual-wield CZ75s were like the first weapon I ever got from the box in Black Ops 1, so that's probably what it is, but I just really never saw myself wanting the dual-wield 5.7s like I did with the dual-wield CZ75s. But I will admit that the 5.7 or Ultra and Violet is going to be the better choice, so that's why I put it at number 3. Alright, and taking number 2 spot, this one was a tough decision. So I knew number 2 was going to be one of the starting pistols when upgraded. So it's either going to be Black Ops 1 Mustang Sally, or Black Ops 2 Mustang Sally, or Death and Taxes, or the Meat Wagon. It was going to be one of those choices, and I ultimately decided that the Black Ops 1 Mustang Sally is going to take this spot. Now this is not just strictly nostalgia. I actually went through each weapon and was kind of discussing what's the pros and cons, what can I do on high rounds, And the reason Mustang and Sally actually wins is because of PhD Flopper. That's really the main reason. Black Ops 2 doesn't have PhD Flopper unless you're counting on Origins, but you can't get Mustang and Sally on Origins, so it really doesn't matter. And in Black Ops 3, you have Danger Closest, but it's not the same as PhD Flopper, and you could find a million better Gobblegums to actually fill that slot than Danger Closest. And when it comes to what these things can actually do on high rounds, they're all going to be basically the same thing across the board, so I'd much rather have the Black Ops 1 version with PhD Flopper than have the Black Ops 3 version with Danger Closest or the Black Ops 2 version with nothing. So that's why I put Mustang and Sally at number 2. They're some of my all-time favorite weapons in zombies, no matter which game. I love Mustang and Sally. I just kind of, wish they would bring back a perk that negates explosive damage, but they probably won't. We shall see. Alright, and taking the number 1 spot is going to be the dual-wield Marshall 16s, or when you actually upgrade it to the Perun and Velis. That's more than likely not how you pronounce that, but I tried, so A for effort. So it really does suck that the only map that these things are actually on is Zetsubonoshima. I wish these were in a lot more maps, especially during Zombie Chronicles. Just imagine using these things against like the Panzer or the Astronaut or the Monkeys. These weapons are like some of the best anti-asshole or anti-boss zombie boss weapons, whatever the fuck you want to call it. These things are really good against boss zombies is what I'm trying to say. They were really good against the Thrasher, and I can only imagine how good they would be against a bunch of other boss zombies. And for some reason, Treyarch decided to only put these things on Zetsubonoshima and not any other maps, and I have no idea why they did that. They probably wanted to try to hide the badassery of the Marshall 16s, or they just, were lazy and didn't feel like doing it. There could be a million different reasons why. But really the only problem I have with this is the ammo. I feel like it should probably carry a little bit more ammo, because it's only going to carry 230 in stock and 6 in each magazine, and it does shoot 2 bullets per shot, so ammo really isn't going to last you that long. Usually what I do with these things in Zetsubonoshima is I save it for the boss zombie, or I save it for like when I'm actually running around the map and I need a weapon to like kick some total ass. So if I'm like running around the map and I round a corner and then a zombie comes up to me and says, "Hey, have you heard the word about Jesus Christ?" I'm going to be able to immediately take him out with my Marshall 16s. That's what these things are good for. Really not clearing waves. That's kind of used for other things. I mean, if you double pack punch them, everything's good for clearing waves. But I mainly save these things for boss zombies or if I'm running around the map because that's what they're good at. They're good at saving your ass, and they do it pretty damn well. So that's been my top 5 list. I'm very curious to know, what is your guys' top 5? Let me know in the comments. There's not really that many dual-wield weapons in zombies, but hey, there's enough to make a list. So let me know in the comments, and if you guys good, please give a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.